Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. Wa rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. So, in the last Sarf class, we finished the different Abwab and the conjugations of that Abwab. And before I take today's topic, I would like you all to revise with me all the Abwab. Repeat with me, please, or loudly on your side. And we will be doing this practice in every Sarf class. So this will memorize this will make you memorize the Abwab. And whenever you are going through new af'al, any fi'l that is coming in the textbook, like yesterday's class, there were several af'al that came. Find out the bab of that and make the conjugation of that. So there are two types of conjugation you can make. One is this, which is the different combinations of abwab in which there are some af'al and there are some asma. So there are some fi'l and there are some isms. Okay, so that is one conjugation. The other conjugation is that 14 conjugations for the af'al, for madi and mudaare, for ma'ruf and majhul. I hope these terms you remember. There is no, you have not forgotten. So let's do the practice today before we start the new topic. Okay. So the first thing is Bab Nasara. Okay. Bab Nasara. So Nasara Yansuru Nasran or Nusratan Fahuwa Nasirun Nusira Yunsaru Nasran or Nusratan Fahuwa Mansurun Al-Amru Minhu Unsur والنحي عنه لا تنصر والظرف منه منصر منصر منصرة. I mentioned in my last Sarf class, when it comes to Ism AlZarf, okay, when it comes to Ism AlZarf, most of the time, the zarf is based on these awzan, on these wazans, which is maf'alun, maf'ilun, or maf'alatun. Most of the time, they are based on these awzan or wazans. Okay, so remember this. That is why I want you, when you are practicing Abwab, you practice with all these three awzan. Why? Because some fi'l which might be going into Nasara, and for that particular fi'l, maybe Mansirun is valid, and some other fi'l, maybe Mansaratun is valid, and in some case, Mansarun is valid. And in some cases, even Mansarun and Mansiratun is also valid. Mansirun is also valid. Okay, so that's why you need to know these things. And I told you the best thing you can know about these af'al is there are some internet websites from where you can find out for any fi'l. So whatever af'al that you are finding in the textbook, try to find their abwab, this whole conjugation. So the first thing what you have to do is find to which bab it belongs to, and then you do the conjugation, rest of the conjugation. Okay, and then when it comes to madi and mudaare, these are ma'ruf. Now you do these conjugation, 14 conjugation for them. And for majhul also you do the 14 conjugations. Okay, and also you do for conjugation for fi'lul amr and fi'lul nahi. You do that also. So you need to do a lot of practice. The more you will do this practice, especially when you are writing or typing on the computer, it will make more perfect. You will remember it. Believe me, brothers and sisters, you might be thinking, but I am repeating things. Why shall I do that? Many students, they come, they attend the class. Okay, I understood this concept. And after 1 month, everything will be wiped out. But when you are practicing yourself, you are typing, you are writing yourself, believe me, you'll never forget it. Inshallah, biiznillah. Okay? Again, repeat with me. Nasara yansuru nasran aw nusratan fahuwa nasirun nusira yunsaru nasran aw nusratan fahuwa mansurun al-amru minhu unsur والنحي عنه لا تنصر والظرف منه منصر منصر منصرة. Okay, now I will do it fast. Again, repeat with me. نصر ينصر نصرا أو نصرة فهو ناصر نصر ينصر نصرا أو نصرة فهو منصور الأمر منه أنصر والنحي عنه لا تنصر والظرف منه منصر منصر منصرة. Okay. باب ضرب ضرب يضرب ضربا فهو ضارب ضرب يضرب ضربا فهو مضروب الأمر منه اضرب والنحي عنه لا تضرب والظرف منه مضرب مضرب مضربة. Okay, again one more time. ضرب يضرب ضربا فهو ضارب ضرب يضرب ضربا فهو مضروب الأمر منه اضرب والنحي عنه لا تضرب والظرف منه مضرب مضرب مضربة. Okay, one more fast now. ضرب يضرب ضربا فهو ضارب ضرب يضرب ضربا فهو مضروب الأمر منه اضرب والنحي عنه لا تضرب والظرف منه مضرب مضرب مضربة. Okay. باب فتح فتح يفتح فتحا فهو فاتح فتح يفتح فتحا فهو مفتوح الأمر منه افتح والنحي عنه لا تفتح والظرف منه مفتح مفتح مفتحة. Okay, one more time. فتح يفتح فتحا فهو فاتح فتح يفتح فتحا فهو مفتوح الأمر منه افتح والنحي عنه لا تفتح والظرف منه مفتح مفتح مفتحة. Okay, now fast. فتح يفتح فتحا فهو فاتح فتح يفتح فتحا فهو مفتوح الأمر منه افتح والنحي عنه لا تفتح والظرف منه مفتح مفتح مفتحة. Okay, now باب كرم كرم يكرم كرامة فهو كريم. Now there is no majhul for this. الأمر منه أكرم والنحي عنه لا تكرم والظرف منه مكرم مكرم مكرمة. One more time. كرم يكرم كرامة فهو كريم الأمر منه أكرم والنهي عنه لا تكرم والظرف منه مكرم مكرم مكرمة. Okay, one more time fast. كرم يكرم كرامة فهو كريم الأمر منه أكرم والنهي عنه لا تكرم والظرف منه مكرم مكرم مكرمة. Okay, now باب سمع. سمع يسمع سمعا فهو سامع سمع يسمع سمعا فهو مسموع الأمر منه اسمع والنهي عنه لا تسمع والظرف منه مسمع مسمع مسمعة. One more time. سمع يسمع سمعا فهو سامع سمع يسمع سمعا فهو مسموع الأمر منه اسمع والنهي عنه لا تسمع والظرف منه مسمع مسمع مسمعة. Fast now. سمع يسمع سمعا فهو سامع سمع يسمع سمعا فهو مسموع الأمر منه اسمع والنهي عنه لا تسمع والظرف منه مسمع مسمع مسمعة. Last one حسب. Last one for مجرد. حسب يحسب حسابا فهو حاسب حسب يحسب حسابا فهو محسوب الأمر منه احسب والنهي عنه لا تحسب والظرف منه محسب محسب محسبة. One more time. حسب يحسب حسابا فهو حاسب حسب يحسب حسابا فهو محسوب الأمر منه احسب والنهي عنه لا تحسب والظرف منه محسب محسب محسبة. Now fast. حسب يحسب حسابا فهو حاسب حسب يحسب حسابا فهو محسوب الأمر منه احسب والنهي عنه لا تحسب والظرف منه محسب محسب محسبة. Okay, so just once. نصر ينصر نصرا أو نصرة فهو ناصر نصر ينصر نصرا أو نصرة فهو منصور الأمر منه انصر والنهي عنه لا تنصر والظرف منه منصر منصر منصرة. ضرب يضرب ضربا فهو ضارب ضرب يضرب ضربا فهو مضروب الأمر منه اضرب والنهي عنه لا تضرب والظرف منه مضرب مضرب مضربة. If possible, if you can repeat this time without looking at the screen is better. See if you are able to memorize till now. If otherwise you can see at the screen also, no problem. فتح يفتح فتحا فهو فاتح فتح يفتح فتحا فهو مفتوح الأمر منه افتح والنهي عنه لا تفتح والظرف منه مفتح مفتح مفتحة. كرم يكرم كرامة فهو كريم الأمر منه أكرم والنهي عنه لا تكرم والظرف منه مكرم مكرم مكرمة. سمع يسمع سمعا فهو سامع سمع يسمع سمعا فهو مسموع الأمر منه اسمع والنهي عنه لا تسمع والظرف منه مسمع مسمع مسمعة. حسب يحسب حسابا فهو حاسب حسب يحسب حسابا فهو محسوب الأمر منه احسب والنهي عنه لا تحسب والظرف منه محسب محسب محسبة. Okay, now مزيد فيه. Okay, باب أسلم. أسلم يسلم إسلاما فهو مسلم أسلم يسلم إسلاما فهو مسلم الأمر منه أسلم والنهي عنه لا تسلم والظرف منه مسلم. This, I think مزيد فيه is more easier than مجرد. Okay, repeat again. أسلم يسلم إسلاما فهو مسلم، أسلم يسلم إسلاما فهو مسلم. الأمر منه أسلم والنحي عنه لا تسلم والظرف منه مسلم. Fast again. أسلم يسلم إسلاما فهو مسلم، أسلم يسلم إسلاما فهو مسلم. الأمر منه أسلم والنحي عنه لا تسلم والظرف منه مسلم. علم يعلم تعليما فهو معلم، علم يعلم تعليما فهو معلم. الأمر منه علم والنحي عنه لا تعلم والظرف منه معلم. One more time. علم يعلم تعليما فهو معلم، علم يعلم تعليما فهو معلم. الأمر منه علم والنحي عنه لا تعلم والظرف منه معلم. Fast now. علم يعلم تعليما فهو معلم، علم يعلم تعليما فهو معلم. الأمر منه علم والنحي عنه لا تعلم والظرف منه معلم. جاهد يجاهد جهادا فهو مجاهد، جوهد يجاهد مجاهدا مجاهدة, or you can say both of them, جهادا أو مجاهدة فهو مجاهد. الأمر منه جاهد والنهي عنه لا تجاهد والظرف منه مجاهد. One more time. جاهد يجاهد جهادا أو مجاهدة فهو مجاهد، جوهد يجاهد جهادا أو مجاهدة فهو مجاهد. الأمر منه جاهد والنهي عنه لا تجاهد والظرف منه مجاهد. Fast. جاهد يجاهد جهادا أو مجاهدة فهو مجاهد، جوهد يجاهد جهادا أو مجاهدة فهو مجاهد. الأمر منه جاهد والنهي عنه لا تجاهد والظرف منه مجاهد. I didn't explain you the zarf. Brothers and sisters, there is a comment on the YouTube. Oh, so why you were quiet? Oh, sorry, I got confused actually. Oh, I didn't explain you the zarf. Oh, subhanallah. Oh my God. Okay, no problem. I think I mentioned last week that I will try to finish zarf. Why you tolerated me for so long? MashaAllah, very good students. You have a lot of sabr. Oh, I'm sorry for this. I'm very sorry. Yeah, so what happens is I take a target that, okay, I'll be finishing certain topics in for one day, and it probably I missed. Just now when I saw the comment on the YouTube, but none of you mentioned in the Zoom class. Surprising. Okay, fine. So we are still behind. Okay, no problem. I was expecting to finish a very, very interesting topic today. I was very excited about it. After this, you would have enjoyed that topic. No problem. Haruf AnNaasiba, that was the topic I was going to take today, actually. No problem. Inshallah, now I will share the Zarf slide. This is also interesting, by the way. Don't worry. Okay. I'm sorry, brothers and sisters. Okay. So, types of nouns, you know these. So, there are three types of nouns. Masdar, I mentioned to you that masdar you already know, okay? And there is mushtaq, okay? These are derived from the af'al. And there are jamid, okay? They are normally, they're not derived from af'al, but they are jamid. They are actual nouns, you can say, in the normal English. For example, rajulun, waladun, and all these things, okay? Now, we are mostly dealing with mushtaq, okay? I already took masdar as the first topic. Now we are dealing with mushtaq. I mentioned to you that there are 6 types of mushtaq. Ismul fa'il, Ismul maf'ul, Ismul tafdeel, Sifatul mushabbaha, and Ismul ala, and Ismul zarf. Okay. Now, Ismul tafdeel, somehow it was taught to you in the normal Arabic class. We are going to repeat this again, and the other number 4 and number 5, we will defer it as an advanced topic in Sarf. We will take it later on. But today I'm going to talk about Ism AlZarf. Today I'm going to talk about Ism AlZarf. Now, what is Ism AlZarf? It is 2 types. Zarf al-Zaman, Zarf al-Makan. So Zarf is something that indicates time and place. Zarf is an ism that indicates time and place. Now, brothers and sisters, do not get confused with the zarf that we were talking about in the Nahu. This is Ism AlZarf, okay? And you will understand it when you will deal with it. You will understand it when you will deal with it. Now, it is made by adding meme to the root letter. So it starts with meme, okay? The Ism AlZarf, it starts with meme. And when it comes to Thulathi Mujarrad, then it is mostly based on these 3 awzan: maf'alun, maf'ilun, maf'alat. When it comes to Thulathi Mujarrad, it is based on these 3 af'al: maf'alun, maf'ilun, maf'alat. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? Okay. So it is exactly what you know about Zarf. It's exactly, it is dealing with time and place. But remember that it will always start with meme. It will always start with meme. Okay. Now, these are like maf'alun is, these are few of the examples of Ism AlZarf, like maftahun, mansarun, marman, maf'ilun, madribun, mawqi'un. So these are some of the examples. Now, since Zarf, Ism AlZarf is an ism, so whenever we talk about ism, then it will have 3 statuses. And what are those 3 statuses? Halatul Rafa, Halatul Nasb, and Halatul Jar. It will always have 3 kinds of i'rab when it comes to any ism. The ism can be in 3 states. rafa, nasab, or jar. So if I'm taking maf'alun as a zarf, ism AlZarf, so in halatul rafa it will be maf'alun, maf'alan, and maf'alin. This is for mufrad. So what do you expect for muthanna? For dual, what do you expect? We have done so many times practices of ism. From your maf'alani, very good. Very good. So what do you expect for muthanna? It will be maf'alani. So what will be in the halat of nasab? In halat of nasab? Okay, so Siraj is saying maf'alina, and the other sisters are saying Sufia is saying maf'alaini. Who can tell me who's right? Okay, yes, you are right. Sister Sufia and Sister Asma is right. Maf'alaini. Okay, Siraj, don't get confused with Jama. Maf'alaini. And what will be in the halat of jar? Same, good. Maf'alaini. Okay. What do you expect in rafa for Jama? Oh, okay. So, yeah, okay. So here, what I'm saying is, it is in the Jama Taksir, it will be mafa'ilu, mafa'ila, and when it comes to this wasn't mafa'ila, then it is mamnu' min as-sarf. You know that. This has been taught to you earlier. Mafa'ilu, mafa'ila, and mafa'ila. Okay? Mafa'ilu, mafa'ila, and mafa'ila. Okay? That is how ism AlZarf will behave. It will be Jama Taksir. Okay? Now this is the example. Maftahun, maftahan, maftahin, maftahani, maftahaini, maftahaini. Okay? Then Jama will be mafatihu, mafatiha, and mafatiha. Okay? This is what is ism AlZarf when it comes to Thulathi Mujarrad. Okay, there are some exceptions when it comes to ism AlZarf. There are, so it is related to time and place. Now, maftahun, it is something to do with it is something to do with, guess what? Open, yes. Okay. It is something to do with open. So you got the meaning, Siraj? So now you same thing for dual and for Jama. Okay. Now there are some exceptions. So there are some ism AlZarf, they are based on maf'alatu. They are based on maf'alatu. Okay. Now these are exceptions. I'm just telling for your knowledge. And there are some of them which are based on fu'alatun. Okay. Fu'alatun. Now this is the case where like there are falling things like water falling. So in such case it is there. For example, ghusalatun, the water which falls during bath. Okay. So like kunasatun, the dirt that falls off during grooming. If you cannot remember this, no problem. See, these are all something you can treat them as advanced exceptions. Okay. But I have taken this maf'alatun into consideration in the conjugation. Sorry, this is muf'alatun. Maf'alatun is different. This is muf'alatun. Okay. So maf'alatun I have taken into conjugation. This is exception muf'alatun. Okay. So these things, even if you can ignore, no problem. So when in certain fail you find certain ism zarf on muf'alatun, so know that it's an exceptional one. You may find in certain cases fu'alatun, so you know that it's from the exceptional case. Normally, when it comes to these things with mujarrad, it is complicated. But for sulasi mazid, it is very, very simple. Okay. So just to summarize, so for sulasi mujarrad, the awzan that is used is maf'alatun, maf'alun, maf'ilun, and maf'alatun. Maf'alun, maf'ilun, and maf'alatun. And in the rare cases, it will be muf'alatun also. Okay. And fu'alatun also. Then, so these are the conjugations that we were practicing today, assuming it has been done. Nasara yansuru nasran aw nusratan fahuwa nasirun, nusira yunsaru nasran aw nusratan fahuwa mansurun, al-amru minhu unsur wan nahyu anhu la tansur wa dharfu minhu mansarun, which is on maf'alun, mansirun, which is on maf'ilun, and mansaratun, which is on maf'alatun. Same thing for bab daraba. Okay. Same thing for bab fatah. That's all. It's not a complicated topic. It's ism. So when it comes to study of ism, it's very simple. Okay. Same thing for bab karuma. And for bab samia. And for bab hasiba. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? Okay. Okay. I will not go through this now because we have already done the practice. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this was the exercise. SubhanAllah. When you teach multiple people, you forget to whom I taught which class. So I taught this topic earlier in my face-to-face class, and I forgot that I've not taken this topic with you. Okay, so here it is. You can find for Fataha, and you can do the exercises for this. Tell me all the three forms for all of them. Now, which one is valid? You can find it yourself. But I don't want you to waste now time going to internet and finding out which is valid for that. But at least tell me for each of them, what is the Ism AlZarf for Fataha? And if Fatah is there, ignore the Fatah. For Kanasa. Tell me all the three forms. Maknasun, good. Maknisun, maknisun. And maknasatun, good. Next, barada. Mabradun, mabridun, Mabradatu. Taraqa. Matraqun, matriqun, matraqatun. Good. Nadara. Manzarun, manzirun, manzaratun. Now you have to find out which one of these three is valid. You can check it out again. And for the others. Okay, I will not waste time on that. Okay. We already wasted a lot of time today. SubhanAllah. By conjugation. Okay. This is the simplest thing. For mazid fihi. The Ism AlZarf for mazid fihi is based on Ism al-Maf'ul. That's it. So whatever is Ism al-Maf'ul is Ism AlZarf for mazid fihi. Now the complications are always there in these three, the small ones, the small out, if you have children, and the younger ones are always problem makers. So same thing for this mujarrad, they are problem makers. The complications are always in the mujarrad. Mazid fi, they are big ones, but they are very easy to remember. Okay, so it's all, whatever is ismul maf'ul is ismul zarf. Okay, so here it is. Aslama yuslimu islaman fahuwa muslimun. Uslima yuslamu islaman fahuwa muslimun. Al amru minhu aslim wal nahyu anhu la tuslim wal dharfu minhu muslamun. Muslamun. What is this? Ismul maf'ul. This is ismul zarf. Same thing. Okay. Now tell me what will be for allama. Ismul zarf. What will be the ismul zarf for allama? Muallamun. Good. Jahada. Good. Mujahadun. Ta'allama. Ta'allama. Good, mashallah. Muta'allamun. Tasa'ala. Good. Mutasa'alun. Iqtaraba. Mashallah. Muqtarabun. I am happy, brothers and sisters. It seems you have memorized the Abwab. Muqtarabun. Good. Inqalaba. Mashallah. Sister Zakia is very fast. Though there is no Ismul Maf'ul for inqalaba, but she guessed it very correctly. Sister Zakia, munqalabun. Okay. There is no Ismul Maf'ul for this, but Ismul Zarf is there. Okay. Istaghfara. Mustaghfarun. Good. Okay. So these are this completes our Abwab for Mazid Fihi also. Okay. Okay. Istahsana. Mustahsanu, good. Tahadasa. Tahadasa. Mutahadasun, not mutahadasu. Okay. Tasallama. Mutasallamun, good. Ijtama'a. Mujtama'un. Inkasara. Munkasarun, mashallah. Raqaba. Muraqabun, good. Sallama. Musallamun. Ajlasa. This is the easiest one. Ajlasa. Mujlasun, good. Istaqbala. Mustaqbalun. Taqabala. Mutaqabalun. Okay, so this completes the topic of Ism AlZarf. Okay, let me now go back to our where we left. Okay, so this is where we left. You're able to see the screen now, brothers and sisters? Yeah. I'm not taking this now. I have messed up the class today. I'm feeling very guilty about it. It's not just for you, because there will be people who will be listening to this on YouTube. Okay. Let's go how much we can take today's new topic. Now, I had mentioned about I'rab. And just to remind you, I told you there is the concept of I'rab with af'al also, similar to al-asma. In af'al, the three statuses of af'al is halatul raf, halatul nasb, and halatul jazm. In the ism, it is halatul raf, halatul nasb, and halatul jar. In the af'al, the third one is not halatul jar, it is halatul jazm. So if, and this is only for which fail? This is only for which fail? Past, present, Mudaare. It is only for Mudaare. This i'rab has nothing to do with madi. Remember that. It is only for Mudaare. Yaf'alu, okay. Then in the halatul nasab, it is yaf'ala. And in halatul jazm, it is yaf'al. Okay. So this is how the conjugation will be done for the 14 pronouns. And what is that? Yaf'alu, yaf'ala, yaf'al. Then yaf'alani, yaf'ala. You are removing the noon sound. Yaf'ala again. So this is behaving something like mamnu min as-sarf, something similar. Okay, but you will not call this as mamnu min as-sarf. Yaf'aluna, yaf'alu, yaf'alu. Taf'alu, taf'ala, taf'al. Taf'alani, taf'ala, taf'ala. Yaf'alna. Now when it comes to feminine plurals, the noon is not removed. Yaf'alna, yaf'alna, yaf'alna. It remains as it is. Okay, remember this? You have to remember this. Now you will be dealing with i'rab a lot. Taf'alu, taf'ala, taf'al. Taf'alani, taf'ala, taf'al. Taf'aluna, taf'alu, taf'alu. Taf'alina, taf'ali, taf'ali. Taf'alani, taf'ala, taf'ala. Taf'alna, taf'alna, taf'alna. This will remain same. Now for mutakallim, af'alu, af'ala, af'al. Naf'alu, naf'ala, naf'al. Is this clear, brothers and sisters? If this i'rab concept is clear, then I will go to the next topic. Otherwise, you will not understand it. Okay. Now, I mentioned to you in the ism, there is harfu jar. What is the function of harfu jar? What does it do? In the sentence, make the ism that's coming after that into majrur. In the ism, there is harfu nasab also. There is harfu nasab also. What does it do? It makes the ism coming after that mansoob. Well, this is correct. Okay. What are all the huruf AnNaasiba of in the ism? Can you type? Remember, what are the huruf AnNaasiba? All the huruf nasab in ism, which we have done a lot of practice about it. Have you forgotten or not? If you have not forgotten, please type whatever you remember. Inna, good. Inna, annaka, anna. Lakinna, also good. Inna, annaka, anna, li, anna, bi, anna, bi, anna. Okay. Lakinna. Then, yeah, layta, la'alla. Good. So how many of them? Inna, annaka, anna, bi, anna, li, anna, lakinna. Then, layta, la'alla. Okay. So these huruf only affect asma, only affect the nouns. Now there is something similar, huruf AnNaasiba in fi'il also. But these are not, have nothing to do with Huruf AnNaasiba, which comes with asma, with isms. These are only for fi'l. Brothers and sisters, there are af'al, there are huruf, not there are huruf al-nasab in Mudaare also, and they have nothing to do with those huruf al-nasab that you have learned. And these huruf al-nasiba for af'al are these: an, lan, likay, hatta, idan. I will teach you the technique to remember them. Now, first you see the meaning. An means to. Lan means used for negation. Here I have written will not. Actually, the more appropriate should be never. Never. That is the more appropriate meaning for this. Lan, never. Lan means never. Now, likai is, it can come in three forms. It can be just li, it can be kai, it can be likai. And it means so that, in order to, whatever is in the sentence, this is the meaning of that. Hatta, you know hatta. Hatta means not hatta city in UAE. Hatta means until, to that point. Okay, that is hatta. Idan means so. Now they are called hurufun nasiba, because what do? Any fi'lul mudaare that will come after this huruf will change into nasab. Will change into nasab. Okay, similar to asma. So how do you remember? This is how you can remember. This picture, put it in your mind. It is forming a letter S. And you know, when in the initial class, when there are kids, they go to the school, and the before KG1, what do you call the teacher will put the points for them to write the letters, dots. So remember the dots here. This is one dot, this is one dot, this is middle dot, this is one dot, and this is one dot, which is forming a letter, some kind of a S kind of letter. Okay, not a perfect S, but it's something similar to S. So you will remember that these are 5 huruf. These are 5 huruf. An, lan, likay, hatta, idan. An, lan, likay, hatta, idan. So you can memorize this picture, have a graphical memory of this picture, and you will remember this. An, lan, likay, hatta, idan. Okay, brothers and sisters? Okay? An, lan, likay, hatta, idan. And for the meanings, I have already told you. Okay. So what happens if I will put an before fi'l mudaare? So it will not be anymore yaf'alu. It will be yaf'ala. An yaf'ala. To do. Okay. If I want to say to go, what will I say? If I want to say to go, an yadhaba. No more yadhabu now. An yadhaba. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? Okay. So now tell me for all the conjugations. An yadhaba. Next. Yes. أن يذهبا. Good. أن يذهبوا. Sorry, I am telling يذهبوا. يفعلوا. Okay. يفعلوا. Sorry, not for يذهبا. Do it for يفعلوا here because the slide is for يفعلوا. Okay. أن تفعل. Good. أن تفعل. Good. أن يفعلنا. This will not have, this will remain as it is. أن يفعلنا. Good. Then أن تفعل. أن not تفعل. أن تفعل. على you'll elongate it. أن تفعل. not تفعل. This is a key. Then أنتم. Okay, no problem. أنتم. أن تفعلوا. Sister Sana, why تفعلان you have written? You have to use the nasab form of it, because the moment an is coming, it will change into nasab. Okay. What about anti? Why anta falina, sister? Sorry, Siraj. Anta fa'ali. Then antuma. Antuma. Anta fa'ala. And antunna. Anta fa'alna. Ana. And it seems you still have confusion about af'al of in the nasab state. An naf'ala. Is it difficult, brothers and sisters? Do you want to revise that again? The i'rab of af'al? That should be a very simple topic. A lot of people are making mistakes. Hmm? Okay, but I cannot do that now today. You need to only 2 minutes left. But look at my slide, brothers and sisters, and practice it. Please look at the Arab. It's very simple, the Arab. Go to my topic of the previous Sarf classes. I have taken a special class for Arab or in the Af'al. Okay. I have taken a special. So you have to practice it. Like you are doing the practice of Abwab. Yes, you do the practice for this also. Now do it for Majhul. Now when it comes to Majhul, Ayn yuf'ala. Ayn yuf'ala. So what it will mean is to be done. Ayn yaf'ala means to do. Ayn yuf'ala means to be done. So what will be the meaning of ayn yudhaba? To be gone. Yes. Okay. Okay. So again, now try it. Try it. Tell me. Ayn yuf'ala. Then huma. Ayn yuf'ala. Good. Hum. أن يفعلوا good. هي أن تفعل good. Then أن تفعلا. Then هن. No, Sister Asma. أن يفعلنا, Sister Sama. Yes, you are right. أن يفعلنا. Sister Asma, correct it here. Okay. أنت. أن تفعل. أنتما. أن تفعلا good. أنتم. أن تفعلوا good. أنت. أن تفعلي good. أنتما. أن تفعلا. and أنتن. أن تفعلنا good. then أنا. أن أفعل. and نحن. أن نفعل. Okay, brothers and sisters. I think we have finished with the time today. Please revise it before the next Sarf class, brothers and sisters. This is very important topic. I want everyone to please practice and revise it. Okay. Do not forget, please. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Barakallahu feekum.